And we're back to the EGT200. Again, I apologize for the light in this place. It's fluorescence, and it's about minus 5°C, which is what, 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyway, I've been identifying some of the cables here, and oh look, I got my solenoids. Bought those. So the two solenoids that were missing out of here, I'm going to install them now and check the wiring through, make sure I got all the bits and pieces together, and we'll see if we can get this thing to run. And if it does, I'll make a video of it going around the yard. Stay tuned. And let's see where we are here. Make a little progress. Look in there. Look at that. That's the new solenoid all tucked away. And I'll tell you, those things are not easy to get in. There's a lot of wiring jammed in here. I have a new respect for the people that used to assemble these things on the line when they were new back in the 70s, because wow, that took a lot longer than I thought. Anyway, I guess we'll carry on. I'll see if I can get this second one in this afternoon. And there's a lot of wires on that one. That's this one here. And there's a lot of wires on that one, so I gotta try and jam that in there. I'm not so sure that that's gonna work out quite as neatly as the other one, because there's a little less space there. Anyway, stay with me. And back to the electric tractor here. It's cold out. It's snowing. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but trust me, it's cold again, so the old fingers are numb. Anyway, as I said, that solenoid is in. Now this one here, I just had a sandwich in amongst everything here, and I just put a jumper and a bolt to connect everything right now, because this whole plate in the back here, I don't know if you can see it, the whole plate's loose anyway. And it's out of position. It's got to come back about 1.5 inches and go up another inch, and that will provide the proper clearances for everything. For now, everything's missing, everything that's important, and I could even put the cover plate on here actually right now, and none of the wires would interfere. Everything would move sufficiently out of the way. But I think for test purposes, I'm going to wait till it gets warmer, and then I'll pull this plate out and remount everything properly, and then put it back, because I noticed here too, as well, as you can see, this whole top plate, which houses a lot of the bits and pieces, is also loose. Oh, hi Jen, did you come out to see me, did you? Good girl. Yeah, we're just going to put some air in the front tires because they're getting a bit low. And then we're going to dive into this, so stay with me. Okay, so I've done all my wiring, got everything sort of tucked in there. I'm just going to adjust it later. And now I've got the that's that big toaster resistor back there. You can see it. It's just a kind of a I guess a ceramic base with coils of resistor wire wrapped around it, and these are the 3 connections that go down to the field. That's the charger timer, which I'm not going to, the charger's not in. I left it out there on the floor. There it is over there. See it? Yep. Okay. For now I'm just going to drop a battery in here, 12 volt, and 2 in the back. And then we're going to jack up the back here and see if we can turn everything on and get something to work. Needs a bit of a cleanup, but right now I'm just interested in getting it working, so hopefully if I can take it out for a quick drive outside in the snow, and we'll see how it moves. Stay tuned. Now the batteries are in. Yeah, that was a bit wet. Anyway, jumper's in place. That's the rear batteries. And front battery is just one sitting in here. Now, we tried to get this thing to go, but something's not working. However, the lights do work. Look, the dash light comes on. See that? Cool. And the headlights work. See them or not? Yep. There they are. Quite bright. So those work okay. But if I turn the ignition on, nothing else seems to do anything here. I can't forward, reverse, fast, slow. I don't hear any solenoids clicking. I tried the main power. Nothing activates. Nothing moves. Seat switch doesn't make any difference. So, nope. Forward, reverse, so the solenoids don't pick up. There was no smoke. That's a good start. And the lights work. Okay, a little troubleshooting time. Bear with me. Well, for what it's worth, I did manage to get this thing to, of course you saw the lights. Well, I don't know if you can see this or not. That is a burned off end of the negative, which goes over here, and I got some clip leads on here. Because what I was trying to do is I put in I reduced it to a set of gel cells that I have, which are a lot less capacity, and they're not as, let's say, robust. They're kind of old, so I just put a quick charge on them, and we managed to do some arc welding here. So we've got a dead short between plus and minus here somewhere, and I'm not sure. I'm almost thinking the solenoids may not be the right configuration. I didn't exactly, when I bought these, I wasn't sure if they were the right ones. They may be the problem. I've double checked the wiring and everything seems okay, and again, just the battery up here to do some testing. But anyway, so we got some troubleshooting to do, and well, I'm sure it won't be anything major. As I say, I think the first thing I got to do is to figure out if these solenoids are the ones. But hey, you gotta report the bad stuff as well as the good stuff. Anyway, so for now, it's getting cold out here again. My fingers are numb, so I'm going to just kind of set the project aside, maybe wait for some warmer weather. In the meantime, I'm going to do a little investigation and find out where we've got our issues here. Anyway, so that's the end of this video. Hopefully the next one will be a little more positive. Anyway, this is what makes it all fun, right? Right. Later.